I see him.
Today we're going to be out on the American River hoping to catch some turtles. Now the question is, do we catch any?
Alright, so today we're out on the American River again. Last time I was here, I was with my not-so-waterproof phone case. Ended up killing my phone, lost all like 4 different videos worth of footage. It was terrible. We found like a ton of cool stuff on that one, but today I have an actual waterproof case. But we're looking for mainly red ear slider turtles, maybe some box turtles, salamanders, geese, green herons, blue herons, all sorts of stuff. We'll see what we find.
This is a clear raccoon footprint. If I had my plaster, I would have molded it right away because it's a very good imprint. The mud around these parts are a very good place to find footprints to mold and cast.
What's up, E? There you go. That's the way to do it. That is deep.
I'm sinking.
Wow. If you had regular shoes on, they would be toast.
Oh, hi. Okay,
Oh.
anyways, now let's
Hey.
get going. Okay.
Nice landing.
River otters are carnivorous. They eat a variety of animals, including fish, crustaceans, amphibians, snakes, water insects, small mammals, birds, eggs, frogs, turtles, and
There's
any
2
aquatic invertebrate.
Yep.
River otters are mostly solitary, except for
I've
females
only
with
seen
their
one
young
before.
and during mating season, which is in late winter or early spring. Every female otter gives birth to about 2 to 3 baby
Weird.
otters. These baby otters are called pups.
I got one right here.
The young otters will leave their mother at about 6 months old, then mature at 2 to 3 years old. Otters live about 10 years in the wild and 10 to 15 in captivity. Some other fun facts about otters is that they can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes while underwater. They spend 2/3 of their time on land. Otters always wash themselves after every meal. The otter is the largest member of the weasel family, and river otters can dive to a depth of 60 feet under the water.
I don't know if you're not the noise. I can see him.
This video was recorded about midsummer, and that's about the same time that baby otters leave their mother. So that means these otters would leave their mother very soon. At this time, this is about the closest I've ever been to an otter, but we're about to get a lot closer.
Oh, he splashed me! He came right out and splashed me.
As you can see, he went up right next to me, and then got spooked and went right back under. It's definitely the closest I've ever been to an otter.
See that right there? That's a pretty darn big crawdad. I'm gonna try to grab him.
Long story short, I completely missed it.
There's one of the fire planes going to put out the fires in Napa and everywhere.
I see him.
That little speck right there is the turtle I'm trying to catch.
Okay, so basically what happened was when I jumped in after I saw these guys, he was just going on right here and I could see him perfectly. I just jump in, I'm fine, right? And then I jump again, and I grab him, get up, and then I trip, and then he just goes.
It was a good effort though, Ethan.
And, in the meantime, I killed my flip-flop. Not good. Right there, they just went under. It's the second group of otters today. I've only seen one otter before today, and now I've seen over 10 in one day. Oh, you guys see that?
You can see the otter right there, and he's munching on something. I don't know if it's a fish or a crawfish or what he's getting, but he's definitely getting something good to eat. I'm standing up in the kayak so I can get a better view of the turtles and I can jump in. And normally I would jump in and grab him, but this time I failed miserably.
Ethan, there's like 4 turtles here too, or 5. Yeah, they're all jumping in now.
In this video right here, I spotted about 7 cormorants and about 3 red ear sliders. I always say cormorants seem like they're horrible flyers, and you're about to see why. These things are just horrible at flying and cannot take off. Like, look at that. They just keep slapping the water and splashing around.
Okay, so right here is a great blue heron feather. Kind of hard to see the blue. You can see faint blue almost. A little demonstration of its hydrophobia. How it's kind of hydrophobic. Like, the water slip right off without even being slightly wet. Well, down here you can see these little fluffs. These are the body feathers to keep it warm. This is the flight feather, so, you know, they can fly.
All of these fish are called American shad, and American shad is the largest member of the herring family and can reach about 30 inches long. Shad are born in fresh water and then migrate downriver into the ocean in the fall. After 3 to 5 years, these fish return to their home rivers to spawn. The smaller males return first. Like salmon, shad do not eat while in fresh water, and about half of the spawning fish perish from exertion of spawning. American shad can be found in rivers from the Atlantic as far south as St. John's in Florida and all the way up to Newfoundland. In the 1870s, American shad were planted in Sacramento and Columbia rivers. The West Coast populations were so successful that eggs were used for the shad restoration on Pennsylvania's Susquehanna River. So I watch over this video over and over again while editing, and I didn't even notice this so recently. Right there is just a turtle sitting there in the plants, and they camouflage in really well. Similar to other clips in this video, the audio was very clicky due to the waterproof case that we use on our phones. So instead, I'm going to do a voiceover to get the information across without the clicks. So this is a red ear slider, and the best way to identify them is their yellow marginal scutes, the yellow plastron cover in the dark blotchy markings, and the red ear mark located just behind the eye. The males will actually be slightly smaller than females and have longer claws on their forefeet. The bottom of the turtle like this is called the plastron, while the top like that is called the carapace. We were trying to get a close-up of the turtle's head, and it ended up pretty cool. You get to see the inside of the turtle's mouth. The length of an adult turtle like this would be about 5 to 11 inches. I would say this one's probably about a good 9 inches. The fish in this clip is a mystery. I have no idea what it is, and so if anyone knows the name of it, or any idea what it is, please put it in the comments below with the timestamp. This right here is a coyote, and it's actually a very pretty one. Its fur isn't messed up, and it's very clean. Coyotes are nocturnal, and normally like to come out in late evening and night, but they do sometimes come out during the day, like the one that we see in this video. Even though that we're pretty far away, it is still very scared of us.
Can't see it very well.
Now we have the green heron. I love green herons, and they're found all over the United States. They are like the little cousin of the great blue heron, which is much, much, much bigger than them. And they do seem to have a short neck, but when they want to, they can extend it to triple the size. These birds normally eat small fish like minnows, but then they'll also eat the babies of a lot larger fish, like trout and catfish. Some of the hunting methods that they have is that they'll just scoop them up with their beak and eat them, or they will skewer them with their long and sharp beak.
There was, I think, I can't tell if it's him, but he was right by that vertical thing, maybe below it.
Got him. Got him. Look at that. Look at show. It's tiny. It's a red ear slider.
So unfortunately, this turtle does have some issues with the shell. It's kind of flaking off, and I'm not sure why. That might be why it's in such a defensive position. But anyways, red ear sliders mainly feed on plants and small animals such as crickets, fish, crayfish, snails, tadpoles, worms, aquatic insects, aquatic plants. But they don't have teeth, but instead they have horny ridges that are serrated and sharp on their upper and lower jaw. Similar to other turtles, slider eggs that are incubated at temperatures between 22 and 27 degrees Celsius become only males, while eggs that are incubated at a warmer temperature become females. Red ear sliders will bask in groups on logs and other objects near the water. The exposure to the sun helps them rid of parasites. As you can see earlier in the video, all the turtles that we've seen started off on a branch, then jumped into the water when we got near. Reptiles do not hibernate, but actually brumate, becoming less active and occasionally rising for food or water. Red ear sliders brumate over the winter at the bottom of the river, and they become inactive generally in October, when temperatures fall below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. One more cool fact about red ear sliders is that they communicate through touch and vibrations in the water.
I say we go put them back where we found them and try to find more. So right here we got our turtle we just caught. here. And we're gonna see where he goes from here. Okay. Set him down gently. Okay, so right here is a great blue heron feather.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you don't, someone will. Thanks, and see you later.